Alright, part 2 of the Muspelheim trials. This video ended up being a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. That's honestly the starting point of all of my commentary videos at this point, my post-commentary videos at least. I've got one more post-commentary Horizon video to do after this, and then finally it'll be back to good old classic live commentary. But yeah, this is me. I do a lot of stuff actually in this video, a lot of cool stuff. There's the update right there, by the way, which is basically just New Game Plus mode, new outfits and whatnot that you can get and like upgrade and stuff that I don't end up showing because at the time of finally fucking beating this game, I was just like, you know what, I'm done. Like, I really am done. I'm good. I've done everything, you know. I didn't really feel the need to come back and show any of the New Game Plus stuff because it just didn't feel worth it to me. So the combination of challenges that you need to do here is the third challenge that I did, Kill Fuse, and this one, the Weapon Mastery. Once you do this combination, you'll unlock the next final challenge in the center area. There are still 2 more of them for us to get, by the way, and this one is pretty crazy. Jeez, God, I'm running on like 2 energy drinks right now, back to back. So I'm not gonna drink another one until I've like settled down a bit. But yeah, this is the Ring of Fire challenge. Basically, it's pretty straightforward. You have to stay in the circle for this entire round, and you have to kill all 15 of them that come at you. The thing is, this circle of lava will start to move around, and you'll have to move around with it, because if you get caught in its outer, you know, boundaries, it's gonna fucking burn you up really fast, and you're gonna lose the fucking challenge. So it's one of those challenges where you have to like take out a certain, you know, type of enemies, certain fuck, what am I trying to say? Like quantity of enemies. Fuck, that's a horrible word, but whatever. And you also have to be on the move too, because this shit is gonna be constantly trying to kill you and murder you, basically. And steal your wife. I'm just kidding. That was a horrible fucking joke. Jesus. That guy was a fucking idiot. Totally turned his back to me, exposing himself. So, yeah, what you want to look out for here is when the circle brings you around to this mist from this totem, because obviously you do not want to be caught in that. That's kind of a no-brainer. But, you know, I'm taking out this Wolver here, and I'm using my blades instead, which is actually a pretty good weapon choice for these guys. I don't know why I've always had trouble fighting Wolvers, to be honest, but there goes my Resurrection Stone. So, yeah, just honestly be careful here. I got really fucking close and almost died there, but thankfully I was smart, and I didn't suffer those consequences. So, yeah. Now, these are Draugr, I believe, and they come in, you know, a big packs, obviously, as you can see. So here I used all my rage, and I only got a few of them, which really fucking sucks, because the Ring of Lava moved back over them, and I couldn't get to, like, any of them, you know? So it was just like, fuck. But I set myself up, pretty much. This is, like, the last, like, big test here in this challenge, is when this fucking wyvern, I think they're called wyvern, comes out and attacks you. So yeah, just do your best to keep your eye on this thing and the fucking other enemies. I really wish, it would be fucking dope if they fell in the lava and they died, but I guess that wouldn't be fair. This guy is a total idiot. He walked right into that. And this is where I win the challenge, basically, by kicking this thing's ass. So, after this, we have one more Muspelheim challenge remaining, and we have to do a certain combo to unlock it, which is super extra, but, you know, if you want my thoughts on that, watch the last part. But, yeah, I figured I'd just show all this anyway, because, you know, I want to prove to you guys that I got this shit done, and I had, you know, these successful attempts recorded and whatnot. So get your prize out of the chest here, and I believe we're actually going to go to Lunda's shop for a minute or two to try out some new armor now. So, Blazing Embers, Smoldering Embers. Any second now. Yeah, we're returning to Lunda. So, got Searcher's Scorched Arm there. Here I try out a different armor set for a little bit, and I figured I'd just show it to you guys anyway. Me crafting it and upgrading it. I probably should have cut this down a little bit, but whatever. Too late now. I'm already doing the commentary. So, this is basically the Berserker armor set that I decided to try out, and I think I equip it to... I tried fighting Gana a few times, but I kept all of those attempts out because there was no commentary, and I didn't really want to go there because that's where the next video is going to be, and yeah, I cut that out, but I figured I would show you guys instances of me just crafting the armor anyway and getting these labors done, which is what I'm basically doing here. So, got the Berserker gauntlets. It's really weird. You get like the chest piece, the gauntlets, the belt, and then your waist piece kind of remains the same. But yeah, I was able to like pretty much almost fully upgrade these, I believe. And these brought me to a level 9, actually, for the first time in the entire game, which is kind of a milestone for me because in the last game in 2018, I wanted to get above level 9, but I never made it up there. So this was kind of like that moment where I was like, whoa, shit, you know, my level just jumped up there. So I tried these out for a bit. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, actually. I like the way the armor glows and stuff. There's other armor you can try out, and I'm going to let you guys kind of craft what you want. I'm not going to really mess around with it too much longer in this video, but there's also Searcher's armor set that you're going to see on me later, which I also use to try and fight Gana, but to no avail, basically. Each armor gives you different stats, and that's why I'm showing this, because I want you guys to see what stats I have when I try these challenges out. For all you God of War combat nerds out there like me, who are obsessed with rewatching plays and shit, you know, like a sport or some stupid... what am I even saying, dude? Jeesh. So get the health steal challenge done here, claim your prize, and I believe we're doing the kill fuse again one more time, and then that'll be what triggers the final challenge for us. And then after that, we're going to go off and do some cooler shit that I'm kind of excited to show. So, yeah. Pay your electric bill, do your chores. God damn it! I hate being an adult. Okay, so I did a cut there because I hadn't seen which challenge I needed to do yet, but yeah, run up to the cross when you're ready, and I believe I'm doing the kill fuse. Yes, I am. So you just do the kill fuse. This is actually, this arena right here is where I do a lot of the grinding for my labors at the end of the video. The labors are going to be really quick. It's just going to be boom, boom, boom. You're going to see me earn a bunch of labors, and I'm going to do my best to talk through them, but I cannot guarantee you guys that the commentary will be 100% on the spot, because it's just a bunch of clips of me earning the labors, and my computer lags every time it previews a cross dissolve effect and whatnot. So yeah, we got the next challenge here, which I do a cut because I failed on this and I wanted to show my successful attempt. So this is the onslaught challenge, and this basically has you fighting enemies for a certain amount of time, like 300 seconds, which is like, I don't even know how long this is. I think it's like 5 minutes of fighting, basically. So yeah, I don't really have any advice. I mean, you gotta kind of just play this yourself to figure out, you know, everything here. You know, obviously the enemies come in waves and it gets increasingly more intense as it goes on, and that's when you have to like be more careful, you know. and play a little smarter. I got myself frozen here. It really sucks getting fucking frozen. It's like one of the worst things to happen to you, honestly. Yeah, we got some elves here. I don't like elves. I don't like the way they blind you and can, like, take your vision away entirely, you know? It's just really messed up. Fuck, and these little pesks constantly trying to get on you and shit. And mess with your shit. Man, what am I saying? What am I saying? I just want to get through this challenge already. Jeez. I am like totally zoning out right now. I apologize, but I am not apologizing because, yeah. I'm me. I don't even know what I'm saying. Fuck. Alright, so we got 200 seconds left on the clock here. I hope they throw some bigger guys at us pretty soon because I'm getting pretty bored watching this. Oh yeah, here we go. We got an ogre now. I love fighting these guys because, you know, bigger enemies, a lot of them, they seem very, very intimidating in this game, but ultimately, when you get down to, like, the nitty-gritty and, like, fighting them, it's literally just, like, they're bigger than you, yes, but they're slower, so it's easier to dodge and come in with, like, attacks and whatnot. And one of my favorite things about God of War 2018 was always to be able to, like, get on top of the fucking ogres like I'm about to do right now and use them to fucking squish all of the other enemies in the arena. Like, that was one of my favorite things to do, so I'm glad that they kept that over in this game. You know, it's really crazy, all the changes and whatnot that they made in this game. And it's making me think about Tears of the Kingdom. I always say Breath of the Wild. I mean, it's technically Breath of the Wild too. It's making me think more about Tears of the Kingdom and how, geez, like these past 4 to 5 years, we've had games that are sequels to games like this and Horizon Forbidden West that have, you know, quietly been in development, haven't really told us much, and then when the game comes out, there's just all of this extra shit that adds to the gameplay experience, and they just add so much more stuff, and it's always like a big improvement. Like, it's a trend that I've been noticing with this game and Horizon Forbidden West, and it's making me even more excited for Tears of the Kingdom because that game just is getting like rave reviews right now, and you know, 10 out of 10s, and fucking just the overall consensus is that the game is a worthy follow-up to Breath of the Wild. So, you know, I kind of like that Nintendo has been a little hush-hush about Tears of the Kingdom and hasn't really been telling us much. I haven't seen any of the leaks, so I'm going in completely fresh, and, you know, I'm hoping that my commentary is, you know, I've improved at this point. I think I have, but like I mentioned in one of the previous videos that I did, I think it was this God of War video, or the Horizon video that I just did, my commentary in Breath of the Wild on that playthrough is pretty cringe now because you know, I didn't really have a filter back then, and I said a bunch of stupid shit. I was a young college newbie, basically, you know, trying to prove myself so hard. I'm just kidding. No, I wasn't. I kind of was like that, you know, but yeah, man, I went off on a fucking tangent there. Anyways, I'm just really excited for Breath of the Wild because God of War surprised me in that department. You know, it came out 5 years later, and it was just so much bigger and better, and it was the same thing with Horizon. Horizon came out about 4 or 5 years later, and that shit was just, you know, a vast improvement. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Nintendo's gonna do. So, yeah, it's just got me super fucking excited.
Right. We've got all the unique rewards all Sutter had to offer.
The steel appeals to you.
Alright, back on the topic of this game, we are now finally done with the Muspelheim trials, which means we can move on to more exciting stuff. that I actually thought was pretty cool, like finding out about this stuff. I mean, I ultimately looked it up because I didn't know how to get certain labors, like how to kill trolls and dragons, like all of the remaining trolls and dragons, and it turns out that they're all kind of just scattered throughout the world, and with a certain enchantment that you find, a relic that you find in Midgard, you can unlock these boss battles, basically. So we're going to Svartalfheim first. Let me see if I can figure out which enchantment it is. Jesus. Ragnarok enchantment. Or a relic. Relic that wakes up trolls. Mystical heirloom is the relic that we got. There's a certain point where, you know, if you want to really look it up, you can look it up where it is. But yeah, you come here to Svartalfheim, and we're gonna go to this boat dock here, and this is just so cool experiencing this. That, you know, there's a few of these we have to do, like 2 or 3, and every single time we're approaching one, I'm gonna let you guys just see and hear the awesomeness of waking these things up. So, because it's just a cool moment, and I feel like it you know, it'll really give this video more of a flair to it. You know, I'm being super fucking ridiculous, but here we go. The first statue boss.
The Alpha.
Attack the throat!
I just fucking love that, like, ding, and then the thing fucking breaks out of the stone. It's just every single time. I don't know why. It's just it gives me, you know, a certain satisfaction that I just really enjoy. So yeah, this is the Everlasting, and this is our final dragon boss in the game. And this wasn't really that tough. I mean, at this point, you know, we all kind of know the drill with these guys. You know, if you have your Dropnir spear, aim for the throat. That was something I literally figured out at like the last second, even though they've been shouting it to me for the past, you know, 30 to 40 fucking parts now. I don't even remember when we like first faced a dragon in this game. I really don't remember it. It may have been in the crater, you know, when we did the crater for the first time. So that's like really actually kind of deep into the playthrough, but whatever. This guy is pretty fucking easy. He's nowhere near as tough as the Raven Tree dragon was, and yeah, building up that stun meter on him is really fucking easy, actually, if you use the spear and do what I'm doing. Just took away a huge fucking chunk of his health, and then he tries pulling this shit on me, and I'm like, nope, just right in the fucking face. So yeah, this guy's, like I said, he's pretty easy. So yeah, I went through my Resurrection Stone. Always a good idea to make sure you have a Resurrection Stone. I like the Superior Resurrection Stone. That to me is like the one that is superior, of course. So yeah, we're about to fucking kill this guy after he does his little fucking shit where he flies at us and whatnot. But as long as you detonate a spear at just the right moment, you can fucking knock his ass down, and then, yeah, we're gonna kill him right fucking now.
That was quite a surprise.
What did you expect?
That's a fit. Point. Anyone else notice the dragon broke free right after you used that one relic we pilfered? I smell a connection.
Okay, and here back at the shop, I think I am trying. I fully upgrade the dragon skill, the outfit, which was a really awesome feeling because that's one of my favorite. That's probably my favorite like outfit in the game, to be honest, or it was when I beat the game. So now we're going to Midgard, and we're going to the derelict outpost, and now we're going to do the troll hunts, basically. That was the dragon that we had left in the game. Now there are 3 separate troll hunts that we're gonna do. One of them is here in Midgard, and yeah, you're just gonna have to wait and see where the other ones are. I'm just kidding. I'll just let you guys know right now. The other 2 are gonna be in Alfheim and Vanaheim, so yeah, so we're just gonna climb up here, and again, I'm just gonna let you guys, when we get there, I'm gonna let you guys hear that ting, because it's a really satisfying sound. I'm being so ridiculous right now, and I'm just gonna fucking stop.
Enemy behind you, Kratos! Good, that's the way!
It's just the thought of waking these things up after a long slumber is like really fucking trippy. The fact that these things were imprisoned for a reason, and now we're just waking it up with like a simple fucking motion. But yeah, this is Bloodger Stein. This guy is really easy. Any boss with a green health bar is automatically going to be leaps and bounds easier than the ones that have the yellow and the orange health bars. I think the orange is like the highest, to be honest. And then there's the purple health bar too, but yeah, this guy almost killed me, but I ended up victorious in the end.
Well, that relic certainly did the trick. I somewhat missed fighting trolls, didn't you? Don't forget to grab what they dropped. I bet Lunda can make some armor out of it.
And now we're gonna do the... excuse me, I tried to burp, but I couldn't. We're gonna do the troll in Alfheim here. So, as I always do... Excuse me, I'm a little congested today. As I always do, I went to the wrong fucking gateway, and I had to, like, travel to find this fool, but I decided to cut it out anyway, so this is where the next troll is. I like how the troll also raises its arm in response to you waking it up, which is kind of trippy. It's like mirroring what you do, you know, or like you are like oh my god. I am so sorry, you guys. You are like puppeting it to wake up, and then once it wakes up, it becomes like its own fucking, it becomes like dangerous again. So this is Bjard, Stormer. This guy's really fucking easy as well. I just went in on him with rage, and I was done pretty quick with this guy. Especially because I got this fucking combo on him where I was able to get on top of him and just fucking rock his world, literally. Yeah, so beating this guy really was no problem at all. And after this, we got one more in Vanaheim, so that's going to be our next stop.
Expertly done, as usual.
Okay, so when you're ready, head to another Mystic Gateway, and we're going to come here to the River Delta, and yeah, a little bit of a journey for this one, but I figured I'd show the whole thing anyway, because Vanaheim, I feel, can be a little confusing after a while. Like, even after, you know, hours of playing there, it can be kind of confusing to find your way around, so I think I came to the shop here first. Yeah, I did, and I don't know if I had a resurrection stone yet or not, but here I'm working on the Giant's outfit, which I believe I get a labor for this, which is why I showed this, but I don't have enough resources yet. Once you kill all the trolls, you can fully upgrade that and get the labor for fully crafting the Steinborn armor set. If it's something really self-explanatory like that, I'm not going to show that labor, me getting it, because it's pretty self-explanatory. If you're fighting the trolls and hunting them down, you'll have the resources you need to fully upgrade that armor set, craft it, and get those labors at Lunda's shop. So I don't show all of those because I did do a lot of messing around off screen at her shop. But yeah, now we're in the boat and we're heading to the location of the next troll, or the last troll. You may be like, last troll? Well, there's more than one troll left. Well, you guys are gonna see in a sec. After this pretty funny, hilarious fight here, where I decided to try and get the chip away at the Spartan, like for Sparta labor, which is basically you have to get a certain amount of Sparta kicks on enemies. So I literally just did this entire fight doing Sparta kicks, and it was kind of fun to just kick these dogs. So I just left this in here because animal abuse. I'm just kidding though, that is not what I meant. PETA, please do not find this fucking video and shut it down. I was just joking, okay? Gosh, why do you guys gotta take things so seriously? So, this is our last enemy here, and after this, we will be able to awaken the troll siblings. Yeah, that's right, you heard it. The troll siblings. So this is a elemental boss fight, dual boss fight, where basically it took me a little while to figure this out, to be honest with you. But you know, the way these two work is you one of them can only take axe damage, like damage from your axe, and then the other can only take damage from your Blades of Chaos. So this guy right here, the blue troll, is someone that you'd want to burn and use the Blades of Chaos on. Your axe obviously does nothing, it just bounces right off of him. So it took me a little bit of time to figure this out, but in the end I, you know, killed them both. You know, none of these boss battles are really that difficult. A lot of people will argue that the labors in general are not required to 100% this game, but I believe they are, and I wanted to get them all done because I did them all in God of War 2018, so it was like only appropriate that I do them. So again, just come in at the right time for these attacks, and we're about to kill one of them, this guy. And yeah, I mean, their attacks can be fatal, but like I said, as long as your dodging game is on point, like you're good. You know, it doesn't really need to be that on point either. So here, the fire troll is almost dead. Man, I'm having major monster anxiety right now from my monsters. Fuck. Almost there. Kill this bitch. Hiya! But now we're doing this one. So you're gonna want to stay away from those stone pillars that pop out whenever he does that attack, because those things will fucking shock you, and you do not want that, believe me. So yeah, we're gonna kill this guy now, and as you can see, his health is getting chipped away at pretty quickly here. It wasn't really that bad fighting this guy, and this is a case of me getting hit by the stupid pillars and wasting, you know, my resurrection stone, burning through a resurrection stone. So he's almost done though, so we're about to emerge victorious regardless. All of his attempts to stop us have been a failure, and as a result, he is a failure.
No more trolls.
You've made sure of that.
Alright, we are now on to the labors. This is gonna be fun. That's sarcasm, by the way. So here, I guess I do show you guys me getting the Steinborn trophy, or not trophy, labor.
Better get that armor nice
And
bloody.
I'm just going to let you guys know right now, this is just going to be a rapid fire, me getting all the labors, not really showing how to get the labors, but if I know exactly which one it is, I'll do my best to describe it to you guys so you know. This one right here is the shocked labor, which involves you shocking enemies, and one of the best ways to do it is during the weapons mastery challenge here, using those wisps to shock them with your axe. Here is the Reaver Remover, which is basically you clearing out Reavers, and this is a really good challenge to do that labor and whatnot. I think we're going to get the shocked one here again. Yep. Now we're going to go back and get the Reaver one again. Like, if you just keep repeating this challenge over and over, you'll get the labors that you're trying to get, basically. And here at this point, I realized that there was one labor that was tied to me destroying all of the red pots. So I came here to Swirlfime. I found out about this spot of the game on fucking Reddit. And it turns out that the red pots I was missing were here in Swirlfime. And this was also a perfect opportunity for me to get that ledge attack labor done, which I was almost, close to being done with. So figured I would keep this in because it's pretty entertaining combat and whatnot. But yeah, just fuck these guys up. That guy, I get a glorious ledge attack on. And here we got a Bergerstra, or whatever the fuck they're called. And yeah, this is where I find the red pots. So there's one, another one down here, and the other two are up there, basically. Because I was literally only missing like 4. Or 3, I guess. So that's the red pot labor. This is like hours a game, and that I've condensed down to like 5 minutes, which is fucking insane. So now we're gonna get the ledge attack. I just kept going up and down and jumping down on him here and striking to get the high ground labor complete. And yeah, that was it. So now we're gonna go back to Muspelheim, I believe. I mean, that's the only other place I can think that we're going back to. And here I did I think the Onslaught challenge, where you're facing 99 enemies. I got a weapon tier complete here, which was related to the axe, which was pretty cool. And then here I think I get another one, or I'm getting the 4 Sparta one here. So that's the silver tier. Now I have to get, I think, 500 enemies kicked. This is the 4 Sparta complete. There we go. This is where we're moving through these pretty quick. So now we're getting the freezing throw labor complete, which is pretty straightforward. It's you throwing the axe at them. Here we're getting the blazing explosion, which is another weapon combat labor that you can completely miss. Here's the blazing surge. That's another bronze here. Muspelheim is obviously the ideal place for you to come and do all of these labors. This is the shatter labor that I'm working on now, or the on the rocks, where you have to freeze an enemy and then run into them and shatter them, basically. So I just came here to this challenge up top, the kill fuse, or the population control, and I'm doing the warm-up, and this is where I do all of the rest of the labors, as you're gonna see. I'm about to knock out a whole bunch here, so I'm getting the shatter one done first, the silver tier. And now we're doing the stunned here. And then the burning challenge, which is basically just you charging up your blades and attacking them whenever they come in. And this is literally as easy as just continuously doing this attack on these guys as they come in and out of the cave, because they spawn like infinitely here. So I just went at this for like an hour, and I was able to get these labors done, which was pretty satisfying. This one took me a little longer to get, as you can tell, but there we go. Silver tier complete. There we go, charred. And now we're gonna do the stunned, I believe, or the using blades on stunned enemies, which is basically you stunning enemies from behind until you get that little button icon, then you do that crazy animation on them. So yeah, I guess I didn't show the gold tier for the labor complete for the on the rocks, but you guys get the idea. You have to throw freeze throws at enemies and shatter them. I did get it, and you guys are gonna see at the end of this video that, you know, I did end up getting all of them. So that's literally all of the challenges right there, I believe. All of the labors, yes it is. So now we're going to head back, and I'm just double checking to see that it's all the labors. And it's time, you guys. It's time to fucking face Gná. Here I'm clearing out all of the things that the game is telling me that I unlocked, basically. So, yeah, this video is probably going to piss a lot of you off because it's going to end off on a cliffhanger. But the next part will be fucking fire, man. I swear. That'll be like a great part that I really can't wait for you guys to see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to stop talking and allow this build up to just keep you in suspense.
No matter what you try, the results will be the same.